Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017, with your August 2017 Twin Flames forecast. So we have on the positive affirmation over there for the day, when we wake up in the morning, we plan for a good day. Our anticipation attracts positive experiences to us. Exactly. And for the month of August, our affirmation from the Louise Hay I Can Do It calendar is, this month we remind ourselves that life is not a series of random events, but a pathway of awakening. This pathway ensures that we'll never grow old, we'll just keep growing. Only we have the ability to customize our own life cycle. We are so thankful for this wisdom, and we know that it's time to get going. And yeah, this month we have a lot to accomplish and go through. We have the Lionsgate portal we're currently in. We have a lunar eclipse on August 7th, so that is in 5 days. We have the new moon that day as well. We have a lot of events going on, and toward the end of the month, on August 21st, we have a total solar eclipse. Eclipses, lunar or solar, they mean big business for us, especially as twin flames on this ascension pathway. So we need to get ready for these big changes that are coming in our life. Eclipses can bring very big changes. So, it could bring an awakening out in your beloved where they recognize you as their twin flame. They've never had this experience before, never the understanding before. Maybe they felt your connection, but they blew it off. Well, the universe is bringing this stuff into the forefront this month. The number 8 is the infinity symbol, right? So the infinity symbol is, going to be something that leads us from today forward to the end of the month. All right, so I'm going to get started now with a tarot spread. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross Tarot and look at a situation that's going to play out between yourself and your beloved during this month. Okay, so this is a general reading. Remember that my readings are general for YouTube and only take the parts that resonate with your soul. I'm available for private readings. We have links listed in the description box below where you can find me. Live on chat most days on 2 sites, and then getting ready to launch a website where you can book reading sessions and healing sessions with me. I also have a private video reading option where you can order a video reading that's going to give you your divine feminine energies in the union, the masculine and the union energy combined with oracle cards, and a tarot reading to answer your top 3 to 5 questions. So check that out. You can order that just by emailing me and sending me the funds via PayPal. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if it resonates, if you find value in it. I'm going to cut this deck now and look at the bottom of the energy. This is the energy for us twins going into August of 2017, or leading us through 2017. Wow. So the 9 of Pentacles, this is the card where the woman is just basking in her earthly abundance and realizing that she too is a spiritual being. So the 9 is like a wish. Wish is coming true in the physical world. So great energy for us to be in. That's our overall energy. I'm going to put it down here because it's just overall, it's not part of the spread. So part of the spread we have the situation. The situation is Knight of Swords. We've been having a lot of the Swords energy coming up lately. The Swords represent speaking your truth. So the Knight is like coming in and speaking his truth and just not taking any prisoners. So like stampeding over people. You may feel like that's what you did when you first awakened, when you first maybe told your beloved your feelings, or possibly, just when you first were able to speak your truth. It's like you did it unabashed. You didn't care what the consequences were. That's kind of the energy we're in right now. And if you're not the one that needs to speak your truth, then maybe it's your beloved who's going to come in and speak their truth. But they may speak it in a way that's not refined. So that's the only thing to kind of take note of, is that they may tell you things, but not in the right way. So you may take it the wrong way. So be careful. And if you need help interpreting their message, I could definitely help you with that. Let's look at what the obstacle is. In this case, the Four of Cups is an obstacle where there's love here. Cups symbolize love, but there's also disillusionment. So like she looks kind of bored with the situation. So I feel like a lot of us are getting bored with the situation. We're thinking, when is this going to manifest in the physical? Sure, we could have this beautiful partnership in the fifth dimension or in other dimensions. We could pray, we could meditate. We could, do all this energy work and healing for ourselves, which then helps our beloved, or we could even extend that gift to them. But if they're not willing and open and able to receive it, and if they're not coming forward, it makes us feel as though we're doing all this for nothing. So we're getting bored. Okay, so, maybe try to spruce things up, liven up your life a little if you're feeling bored on this journey. All right, so the overall crowning energy for this situation during this upcoming month is, interestingly, the Eight of Swords, and we have the infinity symbol. So we see somebody that's like not able to speak their truth, feeling that when they have spoke their truth, they've just gotten stabbed, they've just gotten bound and gagged, they've just been blindfolded. You don't have to go through the month in that energy. So these readings are guidance of what kind of energies could be coming up for you. But if you have the tools to ground yourself, the tools to calm yourself, your truth can come out. So you just need to figure out a way to be able to speak your truth. So I feel like this comes up when we are walking on eggshells around our beloved who may be coming in and out of our life, or we don't want to scare them away. So we could talk a little bit more about that as we go along, but let's see what more we have. Well, we have a new beginning in the spiritual sense and also in the earthly sense, because the aces always represent new beginnings. Pentacles are grounded on the earth. So this month you're going to have a new beginning. You may be moving to a new location. You may be starting a new job or a new venture. You may be starting a new phase in your relationship with your beloved. All of this is coming into play so that you can have that union with your beloved, because this reading is about the union with your beloved. All right, so whatever new beginnings you're having in the physical this month, they are going to benefit your beloved and your union. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Cups, so another 8, interestingly, because 8 is our August, 8th month of the year. We see that the cups are being let go of in order to kind of put your hands up to the divine. So it's like surrender. In the recent past, you may have surrendered. You may have thought, well, I can't do anything more on this journey but to surrender. And actually, that's a great place to be in, is that surrender mode where you're kind of giving it to the divine and you're saying, well, I have done everything I possibly can do. Now, can you please help me? Divine, God, Source, Universe, Archangels, please come in. And the divine can only intervene in your life if they're called upon, because in our universe, we have the law of free will. So if you do not call upon the divine, if you do not surrender your problems to the divine, if you do not leave it to divine will, then the divine cannot work for you. And remember, there's a divine order and plan in place and divine timing that needs to come into play for your union to come about. Okay, in the near future, we're going to still be in this Page of Pentacles energy where we want to speak our truth, but then we hide behind that 3D mask or illusion. So I feel like the goal this month is to speak your truth. We had that Knight of Swords. Sometimes speaking your truth and not saying it in the right way is better than just hiding behind that 3D illusion all the time. So here's your Knight. That is our situation. And then we have this Page of Pentacles where you're getting better at speaking your truth, but you're still hiding behind that 3D mask. And that could be your beloved. It doesn't have to be you that's doing these things. It could be the situation that's going to play out with your beloved. How you're feeling about this, no matter what, is the Page of Wands. So you want to communicate. You want to tell the world, and you want to share your light. You want to share your light with others, especially with your beloved. Okay, so that's great. We have that energy. We have others seeing you and your beloved as passionately in love with each other and creating that divine spark or that third energy with the Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, being disillusioned, not being happy, having your arms crossed. That's not what you want to do this month. So this is what you're afraid of. You're afraid that it's going to be more of the same this month. More waiting, more disappointment. It doesn't have to be. You are the creator of your own reality. Oh no, we have another 7 coming up for this month. So we have love was offered and then love was taken away. We have illusions. We have lots of illusions that are going to present themselves to us this month. All right, well, remember, the overall energy is that you are going to be standing in your own power in the physical world. You could stand in your power and you could do nothing this month. And this could be what plays out for your beloved, where they feel bound and gagged and not able to speak their truth even though they want to, and then hiding behind the 3D illusion and then having all these different options that they have to choose between. You could be the one that surrenders. They could surrender, but then still go back to, well, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, you definitely are the Page of Wands this month. You know what to do. You have the passion and the power for this union, for yourself, for the divine. And both of you have a new beginning. So it's just, how are you going to embrace that new beginning in the physical? Your beloved may decide that they want to keep doing the status quo, which is them not choosing. So let's look. I'm going to pull a clarifier to see with the romance angels, because I didn't pull a romance angel for anyone. Let's see what this means for the two of you as far as all these different illusions are the outcome. Because, you know, this could change. This energy could mean that your beloved has those choices, but then what do they choose? We also have some oracle cards that I drew, which are going to help clarify as well. But let's pull a romance angel card for your beloved's energy in terms of you, like how they feel about you. So I'm shuffling the cards, and we're going to pull one for how they feel about you to clarify that outcome, because the outcome is like, well, you still have all these options. So, you know, yeah, we know we all have options, but you need to claim your union, both of you two, and then ground it in the physical. So once you claim it and commit to it, both of you, then it can come about in the physical. But I mean, you probably have grounded and claimed it, but your beloved hasn't. And that's why there isn't a physical union, or it's not harmonious if there is some back and forth going on. All right, so let's look at this outcome clarifier. All right, so your beloved, the romance angels are saying very soon. So soon your beloved's going to clearly decide what they want so that it comes to you and them. Okay, so it looks like they, at the end of the month, will be in the position to choose one of those options, because we have that very soon card. So I feel many of our beloveds are going to get a wake-up call with the 2 eclipses this month. We will be activated further into our missions this month, whoever's awakened. At the same time, they're going to become awakened to who we are and what they need to do about it so that they can get with us on the path toward mission. So their romance angel energy for this month is very soon they will be with you in the physical. As far as your energy with the romance angels, I'm shuffling now. You have passion, which is the card that represents you over here, the Page of Wands, very passionate. So that makes a lot of sense and is clarified. Just stand in your power, like this Queen, this 9 of Pentacles. Stand in your power. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Just know, be in your knowing that this union will come about sooner or later. And the sooner that you surrender to the divine and you just enjoy the pleasures that you have in this world, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy, it will manifest in the 3rd dimension. I'm pulling a card from the romance angels for your union now. Wow. So we have engagement. So as a union, your love life this month is going to be ascending to a higher level of commitment. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind this month as you go through it. We're going to look at your energy. For the month, we have a spirit energy of the deer for the divine feminine. I'm assuming many of you are divine feminine, but if you're not, pay attention to your energy for the divine masculine energies. Divine feminine spirit energy for this month of August is taking note of messages and whispers and secrets adrift in the breeze. So like a deer, just kind of observing what's out there in the ethers is what you're going to be doing. Your spirit's going to be doing that this month. Your heart is trusting. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So the divine feminine is going to be listening for messages, being passionate, and just standing in their power and trusting in this beautiful union. I have two 3D cards. One is what we're going to be doing during the portal this month. The divine feminine will be renewing their life, removing clutter, getting rid of it, and having this energy of radiant vitality filling their life. So that's where all that passion and fire comes from. One thing you need to do, divine feminine, is surrender your attachment to results. You do all you can to make things happen, but you have to let go of the results, because holding on too tightly can sabotage a desired outcome. So just surrender. Don't try to, that's what we were saying before, that there's this energy in the recent past of surrender. So maybe you have to surrender every day in order for you to move forward. And just always remember the self-care for you, divine feminine, if you're watching, is gratitude. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. So thank the divine for what you've already been through on this journey, and thank the divine that you're waking up more and more each day. And thank the divine that you have either known you're a twin flame or have met your twin flame, or, you know, that you're on this twin flame path. Just be grateful for every experience. The divine masculine spirit energy this month is the fox. Their sharpened senses are going to allow them to observe the actions of others. So whether you know it or not, their spirit is always observing you, always watching what you're doing. Their heart feels a sense of purpose. They possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So they are realizing that their sole purpose is to love. And their energy in this portal is that they're going to be embarking on an adventure, savoring the wonders of the world. And hopefully that's an adventure of a lifetime with you. In order to do that, they're going to have to surrender their stubbornness. They're going to have to stop being so stubborn and be more yielding, communicate more lovingly with themselves, with you. Or if you are the divine feminine, with you. If you're the divine masculine, try to be less stubborn. Your self-care, if you're divine masculine, is power. Own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning. So remember that. Remember that all of this that's going on in the journey is meant for a divine purpose. The miracles now is an affirmation that brings us a beautiful miracle. So releasing anger this month from the past sets us free in the present and brings us our union. This is the union energy. We're going to look at the spirit of the union. So two combined souls in one. They're going to both be seeking out deeper knowledge to see through any deceptions, maybe just deceptions of the world that are trying to keep them apart. And the two combined hearts of the union, both energies, are creativity. That the two together are able to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. That's part of their soul purpose. In the gateway, both are going to be hearing messages from spirit. They're going to be clear channels for messages from spirit and from each other, telepathic messages to keep them connected. And the surrender in order to come into union is setting limits. No limits on this union. It's healthy to set boundaries in relationships, expressing your needs and remembering that no is a complete sentence. So boundaries are healthy in any kind of relationship, even in the twin flame relationship. All right, and we have a few other cards here. One is the self-care for both twins decisions, honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no, which definitely means that you need to commit to the union every day in order for it to manifest in the 3D. So if you say, I give up, well, then you're not committing to the union. You can give up and surrender. You can commit and surrender. Sorry, not give up and surrender. You could commit and surrender, meaning that you commit to the union, but you leave it to the divine. So you surrender to your attachment to the results of how that's going to come about. All right, so we have some reminders from the archangels. Archangel Gabriel says, success, you did it, so you're ascending to new levels. Archangel Raphael wants us to know that laughter is the best medicine. So whenever, you're feeling that this union is too much or this journey is too much, ask Archangel Raphael to help you detach and find the humor and irony within every human drama, including this journey. Finally, we have Archangel Michael, who wants to remind us that if we're still not in the place we need to be, maybe some energy healing work would help. And I'm sending you some Reiki healing energy as I read this prayer to end this reading. Archangel Michael, thank you for sending us healing energy to us and through us for our own blessings and for those around us. Thank you for connecting us to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So, I'm sending you a Reiki healing and blessing to balance out your energies through this month of August and to balance those of your beloved so that the two of you may join together in perfect harmony and union in all time, spaces, and dimensions. Many blessings. Have a beautiful August. Namaste.